My name's Greg Lee. I'm a resident. We live out on Chalk Mountain. We've been here a little over 7 years. A preamble. You're going to think my question is a minor one, and maybe it is, but a preamble is sort of my general thinking about various forms of power plants. The nuclear plants are generally good neighbors, not in the specific sense of luminant, although that's true, but they just sit there and produce power. They don't have mile-long coal trains running in and making a lot of noise. They don't have smokestacks. And you could argue it's regulations, but they have much better planning on things like evacuation and safety than other types of plants or a lot of other industries. I would worry a lot more about being near an oil refinery on Galveston Bay than I would next to a power plant. However, there's one thing that annoys me, and that's that their lights can be seen over the entire county. I wonder if there's anything in this review process or in the regulations that addresses what has been called light pollution. And there's probably some debate to whether pollution is the right term, but I know you need to light up the ground. And I know that a lot of people have a finger in that pie. OSHA is concerned about it. Homeland Security is concerned about it. But I still don't see why it can't all be shielded and directed at the ground. And of course, that applies to any power plant. But I just wondered if this process even tries to get into that little bit of the plant design.
Thank you. And there's all these questions, concerns. They're all important. Mike, in terms of the light issue, I'm not going to call it a cosmetic issue because it's more than that. How do we deal with that in environmental impact statement?
There's actually two aspects of this. There's a little bit of the safety aspect. I'm not sure if you're talking about some of the FAA safety issues that may be along with the plan.
I'm talking about very large sodium arc lights that illuminate the whole
plant
and the sky.
And those are things that we do take into account in the environmental impact statement. It's the aesthetic quality of the plant and what impacts are beyond the plant seen. So it is taken into account. And if you do have comments on that, we would appreciate the comments during the scoping process.
Is that on the environmental side?
It is on the environmental side.
I guess there could be security issues with the lighting.
That was my other.
Tom, do you want to, or Tom or Barry, you want to just elaborate on that?
There is a security aspect, obviously, keeping the site lit, but upward, downward, that is something we regulate. That would be a local ordinance if you had to have downward directed lights. As long as the site's lit, I think would be what we need for our security purposes. But we definitely look at the security posture of the facility.